My lovely people, it is your girl Monty the Dyme, the digital dime at that. Okay, today I just wanted to give like an overview of what is RareDymeDigital, who am I, what is my plan to do with this channel, things of that nature. Okay, so yes, I'm a little old school. I am doing like a little presentation vibe, but I just want to let y'all know like what to expect over here, what we getting into, and things of that nature. So yes, this is my page. I am Monty the Dyme. This is RareDymeDigital, and I want you to understand that with this page, when we talk about digital products and even making income online, things of that nature, I want you to understand I am new to this just like you are. I'm no better than you, and I will get into that later on, but I just want to put that out here. So this is building while we're becoming. Okay, forgive me. Okay, I am a little tired today, but I wanted to get this out and done for y'all. Transform your life experiences into purpose and income. Your story is your power. I want to make that very clear because a lot of people feel like you gotta have it all together, and I am one person that does not have it all together. Okay, I just don't. I am trying to figure things out, and that is okay. And that's why I talk about flipping your marks into motive. Personal development meets digital creation for everyday beginners. Personal development is my niche. It's my big, why. It's my purpose. It's the driving force. I feel like I needed to find personal development within myself, and why not do it along with you guys? And why not make it a part of the business? That's just one niche. Everyone can, pick whatever niche you want. But this is just something for me personally that speaks to me and what I needed. And we'll get into that later on in the video. Okay. So who am I? Meet me. I am Amani Marks, also known as Monty the Dyme, the digital dime. Okay, I'm not an expert. I don't know everything, and I'm not about to sit up here and pretend like I do. All right, I'm learning and growing along with you. Okay, I'm building while I'm becoming. I believe that your marks are not your setbacks. Okay, they are setups, and we can flip them and make them into something beautiful and powerful and grand. You can teach people how to be better versions of themselves when it comes to using, our flaws and our faults. Sometimes those lessons aren't just for us, it's for other people as well. And they need to know and be okay. Like, they need to know that it's okay where they are. Other people have been there and made it through. And it does not matter what you go through. You can always use it to push you further and build you up. Okay? I want you to know that. The mission that is most important to me is to grow with people and not above them. Okay? Again, I am no different than you. We are at the same level. All right? I'm a real person still learning, growing, and healing and building, just like you, boo. Okay? Just like you. No different. Why I wanted to start this journey? It's because I wanted to turn my marks into momentum. I started RareDymeDigital to turn life experiences into motivation and income. My goal is to help everyday beginners flip their stories into purpose. Without gatekeeping, no confusion. I just want you to know your marks, again, are not setbacks. They are setups. Every lesson learned becomes a tool to help others begin their own transformation. And that is the truth. You don't have to wait for someone else to do it. Sometimes you got to be the change you want to see. And I want you guys to know that because it is important. I'm going to keep reiterating it. You're going to hear it multiple times, and I understand some people may be over it. Oh, it's too repetitive. You keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it because that's when it sticks. When it's too repetitive, it sticks and you hold on to it longer. Okay? What RareDymeDigital means, okay? It is about the transformation. Real life lessons become digital tools. Beginner friendly. I'm honest about it. All right? It's action focused. No gatekeeping here. Here, anybody coming over here to the RareDymeDigital space, want to be a part of the RareDymeDigital dynasty, okay? I need you to know there's no gatekeeping. I'm being honest where I'm at with it. What I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you guys to understand your purpose and your value, okay? RareDyme, and I'm gonna talk about it later on in here too. RareDyme is about your value, using that, seeing it for yourself, okay? It's intention driven. We don't do nothing without intention over here. And to build a business, especially a business that's online, your intention is key. Okay? If you're just throwing some mess together and calling it your business, maybe it's not going to work. Sadly, it's just not going to work. Not the way you want it to work. It needs to be intention driven. Okay? It needs to be built for those ready to start, grow, and monetize with purpose and clarity. And that is the goal that I'm trying to get you guys to understand, okay? You want to be clear and concise. Again, I'm no different than you. I have fears, doubts, delays, insecurities. My dreams scare the life out of me, okay? It really does, because they're big. And sometimes a lot of us get caught in, we're not scared of what others may think or feel. A lot of the times we're scared of our own potential. We're scared of our own greatness because we've never seen it. And the fact that we carry that value, that is wild. A lot of people don't look at things like that, but sometimes it's up to us. Again, you got to be the change you want to see. Sometimes you got to be the one. Sometimes you're called to, you got to be the one to answer that call, babe. No one else. It was only you. You got to take that time and answer that call. Okay. I don't have things all figured out. I'm building and doing this as I go. Okay. The best way to learn is to do it. All right. And I want you to know you're not alone. The journey isn't meant to be walked solo. We share the same struggles, the same hopes. Together we can rise to our marks. Okay. What is PDP and what does that mean? PDP, I came up with that. I want you to know that I am your PDP. We are PDPs. That means personal development partners. Okay. I'm here and I want you to understand that you can always talk to me. Okay, and we can figure this thing out together. We're doing this together. I'm trying to build a community of people to do this together. This is not a solo thing. I don't believe in that. I am a person that believes in teamwork, make the dream work. Okay? Nobody gets to that grand success without having help. And if someone tells you that they did, baby, you're working harder instead of smarter. You need to collaborate. You need to have, a community to talk to and bounce ideas off of and let you know that you're not alone and let you know you're not crazy. You're not out of your mind. We all can do it. And guess what? It's enough room at the table for us all to eat. Okay? So get that out of your head that it's not, because it is. It's enough room. All right? Mental and emotional, we grow mentally, we grow emotionally, and we grow spiritually together. Okay. Financial and creative, we build financially and creatively as partners together. And community first, support, encourage, and elevate each other. That's what my goal is, and that's what I hope for us all to do. I'm trying to build a community of people. I want us to know that we can do it. We all have things. We're all a little weird. We all have little quirks about ourselves, but guess what? We can still make it work for us, and we can make our flaws and our faults that we sometimes get stuck in the negative part about, we can make it positive and transmute that. Okay, I'm big on energy, and when there's some negative energy around me, I either get away from it, or I transmute it and make it work for me. Okay, and that's what I want, and I hope to do with my community. I want us all to be able to do that. All right. So, why personal development comes first? For me personally, now y'all can pick y'all's niches however you feel. But for me, I believe that mindset matters before money does. Okay? If your mindset ain't right, baby, that money ain't gonna be right. I'm just keeping it honest and true. Okay? If it don't make sense, it can't make sense, as in money sense, as in it can't make money. You want to make it make sense. You want to get all your ducks in a row. You want to cross all them T's. You want to dot all those I's. Okay? All right. You can't build a business on a broken foundation. Self-leadership creates sustainable success, and growth starts within. Okay? So remember that. I need y'all to really hone into that. Okay? Because if your stuff ain't together up top in your brain, it ain't gonna make sense when it comes down to business. It's just not gonna make sense. So you really want to get your full self together. Okay? 100% mental evolution. Your mental evolution fuels everything else. Before the strategy, before the sales, you have to become the person who can hold what you're building. You don't know how many people I've seen struggle because they haven't really put together a full plan. I mean, think about it. I've been, and just some small backstory, okay? I've been sitting on digital products, learning about it and all these things for a good 2 years because I've been scared. And scared money don't make no money, honey. It just don't. But I've been scared and I thought like, oh wow, nobody's gonna hear me. Nobody's gonna want to know this. Nobody's gonna want to learn. Somebody is. Somebody gonna come across this video right here, right now and say, hey, I'm interested. I like what you're doing. And even if I can get one person to be interested and like want to learn about themselves by building and growing and doing something for themselves, then my job is worth it to me. Because a lot of us get stuck and we don't see a way to make a way to just make ourselves be and exist and live in this world that's already got a lot going on. Okay, we get stuck and we get complacent, and then we get comfortable at our 9 to 5s, and we're working so hard for someone else's dream, and we forget our own, and then we get older. Okay, because that's all we got left to do is get older. We don't go back in time. Okay, ain't no Benjamin Buttons out here. All right, we get older, and then we get to a point in our lives where we're looking back and we're like, man, I wasted all this time when I could have did something for myself. I could have built something, and I just need someone here to teach me, to help me, to be a partner in it with me. And I am trying to do that for my community. I want that. I want us to grow together. I want us to learn. If you have ideas, share them. I believe it's enough room at the table, y'all. It is. I promise you it is. And guess what? We can always make room. Someone can move to the side, and that's just what they're going to have to do. Okay? Remember that. You got to be your first fan before anyone else. You got to know that you can do it. You got to. And this is the first step. You sitting here watching this video, this is the first step. So pat yourself on the back for that. Because, honey, not everybody can do that. Not everybody can see that vision for themselves. And here you are doing that. That's the purpose. That is what I'm doing it for. Just for you to see that you can actually do it. Okay? I am a mirror for you. And you're a mirror for me. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into what digital products are. Digital products are something you can create once and sell repeatedly, babe. And yes, it's that easy. It's that simple, honey. You can make tools and guides and ebooks, planners, templates, courses, and generators even. For templates, you don't need to have any inventory or shipping. Okay? It's fully digital. Fully. Courses, you can monetize your knowledge and creativity. This is what I'm saying. You are valuable just the way you are. Just the way you are. And there's rarities within you. Hence why I called it RareDymeDigital. Because I know that you are valuable like a diamond that you are. All right. You are valuable. And there's rarities that only you can bring to the table. There's rarities that only you can unlock because you've experienced it. You lived it. You dealt with it. And you can help someone else. And that's all I'm trying to get you to understand. You just need to bring it out. If you're a busy stay-at-home mom who always needs help just getting organized and staying on top of things, you can create the planner of your dreams. I want you to create the planner that would have helped you. I want anything that you go into making, y'all. And I'm not just saying it's just specifically for digital products. This is for anything. Anything that you do on the side. I like to write poetry. I don't really share it too much. I share little ones, but nothing too crazy. I like to make poetry. But the way I write poetry, I write it as if I am a person looking for that specific poem. And I love it. It makes me feel good. It gives me goosebumps reading my own poetry. And that's just something that I do on my own. That's just an example. But if you go into creating something like that, if you're a busy stay-at-home mom who wants and needs organization in their life, okay, in your life, you know what you need as a busy stay-at-home mom. I'm not a mother yet, but you have kids. You know how it is. You can make the perfect planner that you would have needed. Maybe you have ADHD. Maybe you have, other things going on too, and you're a mom and you're doing all these things and you need to stay on top of it. You could create the perfect ADHD mom planner. And I'm just giving you examples and ideas. This is not, I don't want y'all to take it and think like I'm just calling specific things out. I'm just saying, I'm giving you ideas for if you are someone that is like that, who is busy, who does have ADHD, who, mind works differently than the average Joe. Okay. You got to do some things that help you or works for you, and you building a planner specifically for you could help other people who feel just like you. I want y'all to understand, anything that you create, especially in the digital product space and business wise, you need to make sure that you're creating something that can build a relationship. And what I mean by that is you need to create something that will have a lot of people feel like I can relate to that, so much so that I want that. You're building a relationship with these products. Whatever you create, you need to go into it saying this is the first step in building a relationship with my customers, with my followers, with whatever, because I'm just like this. And I know you're just like that too. So let's, you're bridging the gap. You're building that bridge for them to say, hey, I can walk that same walkway, that same bridge as well, because I'm that same type of girl, or I'm that same type of mom, or I'm that same type of chef, or whatever your niche is, whatever you plan to create. I want you to go into it as if you are trying to build a relationship. You're trying to find whoever can relate to that product. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Okay. Anything that you already got within you, baby, is valuable and can be used for your business. All right. Remember that. Why they matter for beginners. And I want you to understand why digital products matters for beginners, because it lets you start from home with minimal investment. All right. You don't need to be an expert at all. Okay. Just one step ahead of who you're helping. That's the beauty in this path. That's all you need is just that one step, that one extra thing. Baby, I'm no different than you. I just know a little bit more. Okay. And I'm just trying to share what I got. And I'm trying to share while I'm doing it. A lot of people just want to, they want to take the information or give the information, and there's no in between. There's no happy medium. No, babe, I'm giving you the happy medium. I'm doing what I'm trying to show you by teaching you and helping you understand that you too can do it too. We're no different. I'm just taking the extra step into teaching it and like showing it to you. Some people need that opener, that some people need to know the trailer before they watch the full movie. Cause you might not be into watching the full movie if you ain't seen the trailer. I'm just trying to give y'all the trailer to the movie. It can get real good. You just gotta sit here and watch. That's all I'm telling you. It can get real good once you start coming up and building your own business based upon like the digital products and things. Once you start creating that for yourself, baby, you're gonna be in it. You're gonna love it. Cause you're gonna be like, wow, people like what I'm saying. People understand what I'm saying. People are into it. Cause they are. Someone is always looking for someone else who can relate. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Okay. And it's simple, very simple. It gives you 100% freedom and flexibility. Okay. You can build income on your own terms with complete control over your schedule. You can turn your real experiences into value for others, and your story becomes your greatest asset. And that is the beauty, babe. That is the true beauty. And in a different video, I'll get into how I even landed over here. But I just want to give y'all a full overview of what RareDymeDigital is, what digital products are, things of that nature. Okay. Okay. So we're here. What is a niche? Okay. Your focus, your power. That is what I want you to think of when you're trying to figure out your niche. You're speaking directly to your people. A niche isn't limiting. It's clarifying. Okay. It's the specific group you serve and the problem you solve. Again, it's that relationship. You're building a relationship here. When you narrow your focus, your message gets stronger. It makes a deeper impact. Okay. You talk to those who truly need you. Not everyone, just your people. That's where real connection happens. And I'm telling you, that's where it is. That's what it is. It is the relationship. It is that bridge you are trying to feel. You're trying to walk on, trying to help them. Okay. It's a lot of gaps out here. It's a lot of gaps. I know I got a couple in my mouth right now. Okay. It's a lot of gaps. All right. Now, these can't be filled at the moment, all right? But y'all can fill some gaps out here in the world. So come on, let's do that together, okay? So why I chose personal development, I'm just giving y'all some backstory on why I personally chose it, all right? It is my personal connection to my purpose. I have lived personal development and digital growth firsthand, all right? I know what it feels like to be stuck, confused, and unsure of the next step. I do, babe. 2 years ago, I'm telling you, baby, I've been sitting on this for 2 years. Scared, unsure. Oh, ain't nobody gonna be interested. Nobody's gonna want to do this. Nobody's gonna want to learn about this. Somebody will. You're doing it right now. You're listening. Hey, Will, how you do? Let me know in the comments what you feeling like. How you like this? Are you liking the vibe? Let me know, because I want you to like the vibe. I want us to build this community together, baby. We are partners. Okay, that's not going away. We're partners in this. All right. Thank you. And that's exactly why I help beginners who feel the same way. All right. I create tools that meet people where they are and elevate them. Your journey matters, and I'm here to walk it with you because I believe in it. All right. And I want you to understand that growth is over perfection. Okay. You don't need to be perfect to start. Progress beats perfection every single time. Messy action creates momentum. That perfect in action never will. And that's just the truth. Baby, someone said, it was a video of a young lady, and she said, baby, do it scared, do it mad, do it upset, do it however you feel, be emotional, however you are, but just do it. You need to just do it. Hello. Okay. Growth happens in doing. Your marks become your motive. You just got to do it. I want you to understand that we build together. Okay. Your win is our win. All right. Community matters more than competition. That's why you got to build them relationships. Be a little more, communicative. Speak your truth. Let people in. Talk. Okay, this is even doing this is teaching me in real time, y'all, in real time. This is teaching me that we all win more when we work together. Okay? Work smarter, not harder. You need that community. You need people to bounce ideas off of. You need people to talk to. Imagine living a life and you don't talk to nobody. No one. And trust me, I have been in a place where I thought that was okay. That's not. I had to heal through that. I'm still healing through that. I'm still trying to learn different ways to open myself up and talk and be more than just existing. I want to live, and living means living with other individuals and talking and building a community. That is what it's about. Okay. Your community matters. You get 100% support given. And guess what? When you give that, you get it back. If everyone doesn't want to support you, guess what? They're not for you. Okay. They're just not for you. And that is okay. But you are on a mission and you have to focus and worry about the other people who are for you. All right. You don't worry about them. Okay. They will be there at the same place they've been. And that is all right. Okay. I want you to think of us as a community of 500 plus people of PDPs. Okay. We are all, and this is just new. And I put 500 plus because I think big, baby. I feel like we can build a community of people, a big community of people, of PDPs, helping each other, building each other, growing together. That is what I'm putting out into existence. Okay. I'm speaking that. We're building it together. All right. This is a team effort. This is a team effort. There is no I in team. And that's for real, because this is a team effort. All right. Y'all help me and I help you. We are mirrors. We are reflecting in each other. And that is the beauty. I wanted to create a space to help people see themselves. That is my goal, because so many people have built that space for me to see myself within them. And I just want to do my part and give it back. Okay. And it's infinite, the amount of potential that we can do and grow and create together. I promise you, y'all, we could really make this thing a thing. For real. Okay. You don't have to figure this out alone at all. As PDPs, we share, we support, and we grow together. When one of us rises, we all rise, babe. And I believe that truly. All right. Your future can change starting today. Okay. Where you are right now doesn't define where you're going. Your story isn't over. It's just getting started. So flip your marks into growth with your intention, self-leadership, and the right tools. You can transform your experiences into income and purpose. And that's some rare dime realness right there. That is some rare dime realness. And I'm for real about that. Okay. So let's grow together. All right. I want you to understand we're in this together. Let's grow. Y'all can connect with me here, the Digital Dyme, over here on the YouTube. I'm mainly posting stuff on TikTok. Okay. That is the Digital Dyme. All of it is the same handle, baby. Now on Instagram, I have not posted anything on Instagram. Okay, I haven't. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, babies. Okay, I haven't. I'm still getting used to trying to post. Anyway, just in general. All right, TikTok. I got a small little community over there. It's cute, but I wanna expand. I wanna grow more, and I wanna get more confident. And I'm being honest because I feel like that's the only real way to do it, is to be honest. And baby, I ain't cutting none of this. Okay, it's just gonna go up just like this. All right, and I appreciate y'all sitting here watching me go over this cute little PowerPoint I done made. Hey, okay. Holla at your girl. Let me know what you feeling in the comments. Okay. Please like, share, subscribe. All right. Help your girl. Let's build this community together. Thank you, baby. I love y'all. And until next time, see ya.
Survive, so